Advertising. It makes the world go round. It's one of the main drivers of the American economy and is responsible for $144 billion spent per year in the United States alone. Because of this, American youth is a captive audience to companies wishing to advertise to them. And the ad agencies, they're not holding back. Take a look. Of those $144 billion spent on ads, $17 billion was spent to target children. $4 billion alone comes from the fast food industry. Maybe now it's not so hard to comprehend why 25% of America's children are either overweight or obese, causing self-esteem issues, slow brain development, hypertension, and diabetes. Check this out. Did you know that the average American child watches almost 40,000 television commercials per year?
No way!
Yep, 40,000. That's almost 400,000 ads viewed by kids before they graduate high school. And according to a leading expert on branding, 80% of all brands now deploy a tween strategy to more effectively market to kids. No wonder why a 3-year-old can recognize over 100 brand logos. And it's hardly surprising that kids between 8 and 12 are estimated to be directly involved in spending $15 billion a year and to heavily influence more than $30 billion a year in other spending by parents. So what does this all mean? Well, stay with us for a few more seconds because you're about to find out. You see, because of this, advertisers are constantly seeking out new and creative ways of targeting young consumers on the internet, in schools, even in bathroom stalls. And herein lies the question. How far is too far? It's no doubt that advertising has a strong influence on children. And get this, based on the research, children 8 and under are psychologically defenseless against advertising. Studies show that they do not understand the notion of intent to sell and frequently accept advertising claims at face value. To the kids, it's all true. So can you see it yet? All these advertising dollars are being directed at kids to gain their loyalty from a young age. All the while, these kids are defenseless and take product claims at face value. Sounds a bit unethical, no? You wouldn't let 5 kids play basketball against 5 NBA All-Stars and call it fair, would you? Make no mistake about it. There's something unethical going on here. And look, in 1970, the FTC reviewed the research and admitted that advertising to children was, in fact, unfair and deceptive. But guess what? America did nothing. So while several European countries forbid advertising to children, the United States continues to see selling to kids as simply business as usual.
Come on.
But since 1970, the stats get worse. Recent studies show that primetime advertisements on TV are responsible for the early onset of tobacco use, alcohol use, sexual intercourse, anorexia, and drug use in kids. You see, unsupervised viewing of primetime advertising on TV causes the child to make early decisions about these habits, and left unmonitored, lead the child down a materialistic and self-destructive road. So what can we do? America hasn't done a whole lot, so it is up to us. We as parents, siblings, teachers, and caregivers must begin where policies and regulations end. We must be their voice, so allow us to introduce you to media literacy. Media literacy is the ability to analyze and evaluate media by understanding pop culture and the content in advertisements. And we must do this for the children around us, so we can help them become aware of what they see on TV. It's up to us. No, it's up to you. It's up to you to help your child distinguish between reality and fantasy, and whether the ad's values should become your child's values. With your child, log on to pbskids.org/don't-buy-it and help your child learn more about the effect that ads have on them. Remember, it's your choice to be their voice.
Be their voice. Be their voice.